Only on NBC5, a prominent Rogue Valley businessman is coming out against a measure on the ballot this November.
Measure 97 is a proposed corporate tax aimed at generating revenue for education, healthcare, and senior services.
Those in favor of the measure say it's a small number of affected businesses that will make a big difference in funding critical services. But the founder and chairman of the board for Lithia Motors says there are better ways to generate those funds.
I agree totally that those things need solutions, but there are better ways, not this way. This is so discriminatory against companies like ours.
Sid DeBoer says Measure 97 is not the way to generate additional revenue for the state of Oregon.
People do not understand that this is the largest tax increase and they're going to mostly pay for it.
As proposed, the measure would impact certain corporations by establishing a $30,000 minimum tax plus 2.5% on corporate gross sales over $25 million. DeBoer says for many big businesses, that cost will be passed on to Oregonians through higher prices, something he says they can't do.
Lithia Motors is uniquely public and cannot become a regular corporation that won't have to pay this. Only large C corporations will have to pay this tax.
DeBoer says many of Lithia's competitors may avoid the tax by becoming an S corporation, meaning the owner or the shareholders include the corporation's profits on their personal tax returns rather than the corporation itself being taxed as a separate entity. DeBoer says that puts them in a tough spot.
It would be almost $1,000 a car, and our competitors aren't going to pay it. Well, we can't charge our customers $1,000 more than the competitors.
DeBoer says a 0.5% gross receipts tax on all companies in Oregon would be a better solution.
And it would be a consistent revenue that wouldn't go up and down with earnings.
Something he hopes the state will consider if Measure 97 fails in November.
And that would provide help for the schools and PERS and Medicaid and all the problems Oregon faces.
Whether a corporation is a C or S corporation is not public record, so it's unclear how many businesses would be impacted by the tax. But according to Vote Yes on 97, less than 1/4% of Oregon businesses will see their taxes go up.
And a Southern Oregon nonprofit is coming out against Measure 97. Southern Oregon Regional Economic Development, Inc., or So Ready, says, quote, "We believe that the economic consequences of ballot Measure 97's passage would do serious damage to the economic health of the communities we serve and their residents," end quote. So Ready's also hosting a panel about the measure and how it could affect local businesses. Sid DeBoer, as well as the president of a business advocacy firm and CPA, will participate. Seating is limited. You can visit our website, KOBI5.com, for a link to register.